Hey, welcome back. In this video, I want to make sure you walk away with one key concept locked in your head, and that concept is widgets. If you understand widgets, you understand Flutter. It is really that simple. So what exactly is a widget? Think of a widget as a building block. Every single thing you see on the screen in a Flutter app, every button, every piece of text, every image, every layout, all of it is a widget. There is no exception to this rule. Flutter is built entirely out of widgets. Let me paint a picture for you. Say we have a basic Flutter app open on a phone. What do we see? Maybe there is a top bar with a title and some content below it. Now, here's the key insight. Every single one of those elements is its own widget. At the very top level, wrapping everything, is what we call the root widget. That is the widget that contains your entire app. Inside the root widget, we nest other widgets. For example, an app bar widget at the top that is your title bar. Inside the app bar, a text widget that is your actual title text. Below that, a container widget wrapping your main content, and inside the container, another text widget. See how one widget lives inside another, which lives inside another? That structure is called the widget tree. It is basically a hierarchy, a tree of widgets nested inside each other, and it describes the entire layout of your app. Real apps obviously have much bigger trees than this simple example, but the concept stays the same. Now, Flutter comes packed with a huge library of pre-built widgets you can use right out of the box. You do not have to build everything from scratch. Some common ones you'll use constantly: text, which displays text on screen, button, which creates a toppable button, row, which lines up widgets horizontally, column, which stacks widgets vertically, and image, which displays images. And there are loads more. We'll encounter them naturally as we build things together throughout this series. Every widget is also customizable through what are called properties. Properties let you control how a widget looks and behaves. For example, the text widget has a style property that controls font size, weight, and color. A text align property that aligns the text left, center, or right, an overflow property that controls what happens when text is too long, and a max lines property that limits how many lines of text show. The button widget has things like color for the background, elevation to control how much the button appears raised off the screen, disabled color for how it looks when it's not clickable, and enabled to control whether the button is active or not. Every widget has its own set of properties. As we build projects together, you'll get very comfortable with these naturally. Here's something important from a code perspective. Every widget in Flutter is actually a Dart class. Each widget has its own class definition that controls how it looks and how it behaves. Which brings me to the language we use to build Flutter apps, Dart. Dart is a programming language made by Google specifically designed for building mobile, desktop, and web apps. Flutter is built on top of Dart. The good news, if you've used any object-oriented language before, like Java, C#, Swift, or even JavaScript, Dart will feel very familiar. It uses classes, functions, types, all the usual stuff. And if you haven't, no worries. I'll walk you through everything you need step by step. Here's a quick preview of what Dart code looks like inside a Flutter app. You'll see a class that defines a screen, and inside it, you build your widget tree by nesting widgets inside each other. It looks clean, it reads almost like a structured list, and once you get the hang of it, it feels very natural. So to recap what we covered today. First, everything in a Flutter app is a widget. Second, widgets are organized in a widget tree, which is a nested structure. Third, Flutter gives you tons of built-in widgets out of the box. Fourth, you customize widgets using properties. Fifth, widgets are Dart classes under the hood. And sixth, Flutter uses the Dart programming language. In the next video, we're going to start getting hands-on with Dart itself. I want to make sure you're comfortable with the basics before we dive into building real Flutter apps together. So make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so you don't miss it, and I'll see you in the next one.